Happy to be here. This is my first time in Nigeria. I left London purposely just to be part of the 21 days prayer and fasting. Yeah, my first testimony is like, I have a sister in the US, and her husband is like a brother to me. He said she finished work one day and her husband went to pick her up from work. They came back home and she went upstairs to just change her clothes. All she could hear was like the younger brother call her on the phone and to say, oh, you need to go downstairs and check. When she went downstairs, the man that just came inside the house with her was already paralyzed on one side. The face, the hand, and the leg, he could not move anything. So she has to call an emergency to take him to the hospital. You could see his face was completely distorted. So they took him to the hospital, and when they went to the hospital, they said there was a cloth going on the other side. If that would have happened, that would have finished him off. So when she called me, we know we're already on the altar of prayer. So I told my daughter, this is your uncle, let's pray. So we kept him on prayer, and all we could do was just go on to the, oh Lord, show me mercy. We prayed all night and we joined the prayer in the morning. So when he went to the hospital, because of that blood clot, it has to be airlifted to another hospital because where he went, they could not do the operation. So what happened is when he went now, they did the operation. So I called my sister, and my sister said to me, okay, he's sleeping. He was still paralyzed. He could not move his right and his left, and the face was off after the operation. So we kept him on prayer. We were praying continuously on the altar, just choosing any, oh Lord, show me mercy prayer that came along. We prayed. And after that, the next day when I called my sister, that was the second day, I see there was a change in her voice. She was excited. I said, what happened? I said, there's a change. She said, okay, can I just pass the phone to you? A man that was not talking, just one day with intensive prayer. His face was okay, yeah? The stroke was gone completely. And that shows, it shows the power of God in this altar. We kept him on prayer. And the next day I said, let me check on this man and see how he's progressing. This man is an ex-military man. He's a very fit guy. So when I called the next day, they said, oh, he's even out of the bed. He's walking around the hospital. He's taking naps. I said, how amazing, the God that sees us. And you could see there's a picture I also sent that. There is he now. This is this December. That was all last year. Everything happened. He's back. It's normal. Everything is fine with him now. And he's enjoying his family life. To my own testimony. After his one, like in somewhere in April, May, I was bleeding profusely. Just blood coming out of my back passage, and it was a very thick blood. But it was something that, keep on reoccurring to me. I remember back in 2006, I was admitted at the hospital, and they have to do an endoscopy and colorectal. So they did pass the machine through my throat and through my anus. They could not find anything. But this one last year was very painful. And I said, I told my daughter, what am I going to do? He said, why don't you go and have yourself checked? When I went, they said, okay, they need to take a sample of the stool to see what is happening with me and where the bleeding is coming from. When they did the test, what they call a fit test. And on that fit test, the normal range for the fit test is between 0 to 10. Anything above that is cancerous. So the result came back and they told me mine was 200. They say it was definitely that. I was just thinking, this is about like the end stage of cancer now. Because how can it move from 10 to 200? I was just thinking, where is this cure going to come from? And the question they asked me was what really just got me discouraged. Do you have cancer in your family? And I remember my dad. My dad died of cancer. And the way he suffered. And it was kind of like an aggressive kind of cancer. Within 21 days, he was gone. So I've got my kids. I could not even tell my family. I could only tell my daughter because she's also on the medical side and my sister. And they were kind of like, let's pray about it. Sometimes it's good when they say, train your children how they should go. When they will not get away from it. So my daughter said, you know what, we're on the prayer altar. Let's pray. They said, because of that, I have to be fast-tracked to go for endoscopy. When I went, there was this concern on the doctor's face that he need to do this test immediately. He did the test. The sad thing is, instead of just checking for that, he also found out that there was additional things inside my colon. I have hypoplastic rectal noid and polyps. I have diverticulous, and I have 4 large overlapping hemorrhoid. And what he was saying is and colorectal cancer. But what he was saying was the only way they could get rid of the hemorrhoid, they have to go and do radiotherapy. What I need to do, I need to go home and let me wait for the result. So I came back and I just remember, but the devil is not going to kill me like he killed my dad. So I kept on praying. And all this while, I could not even tell my sons. It was just me and my daughter and my younger sister. The rest of the family, I've got sisters and brothers. I was hiding it from them because I was just thinking, how much time do I have? But when I remember the altar, I said, no, the devil is a liar. It's not going to happen. And we keep on praying. During that time, media fasting, Papa was saying colorectal cancer, reverse.
Colorectal cancer, colorectal cancer. If you are the one putting on the live stream, the devil is a liar. Oh, you know, so let it be reversed.
Reverse.
Hemorrhoid, hemorrhoid. If you are the one putting on the live stream, the devil is a liar. Oh, you know, so let it be reversed.
Polyps reverse.
Polyps. If you are the one putting on the live stream, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Let it be reversed. Diverticulosis. If you are the one putting on the live stream, the devil is a liar. By the message of God, I announce, let it be reversed.
Everything he mentioned, everything that, I'm just here to testify of the goodness of God. The biopsy result came, and the good thing is now, the letter reads, you've been discharged. There is no cancer. There is no... The surgery that they were saying to me that I was supposed to do, I didn't do any surgery. I didn't do any radiotherapy. Like somebody will say, we did prayer therapy. We prayed on the altar. We prayed. I just want to say, thank you, Papa Jerry. Thank you for keeping us in prayer. If it had not been for this prayer altar, where will I be? Where will I be? And what will have happened to my kids? The devil has been playing tricks with us. I came not just for myself, but for my whole family. We've been having battles after battles, battles after battles. And I believe for me coming here today, this word today that was preached was especially for me. That's why I experienced like a battle coming through here. Imagine I booked my ticket. I missed my flight twice. I lost my passport. I missed my flight. I have to go back again and get another ticket before I could make it. I was supposed to be here like from last Sunday. But I thank God we have a covering over our head. We have the man of God, the man in season that is praying. And I said this, to this fire altar, whatever thing that has followed me from London all these years, that has been swallowing our finances and everything, broken marriages, everything. I said, no, enough is enough. I have to come to Abuja. Like, I listened to the testimony this past Monday. The woman that said that was barren for over 20 years, she said she has to change location. So that's why I'm here. See, I came as that one person, that woman that said with that issue of blood. I'm here to give praise to God and to thank. No, I have no more bleeding. I'm fine. Before I could not even sit properly. And I thank God, Pastor Jay. I bless you, sir. May the oil on your head never run dry.